Hey, I'm gonna go out on a collecting trip, and well, a quasi-collecting trip. I don't plan on bringing anything back, but I'm going to an area I'm familiar with. We're gonna check out a couple different types of swamps, a creek, a pond, and a lot of bugs. So let's see what we can find. Let's go. A second mushroom. I thought about eating this one, but I decided not to. And I did want to sniff it just to see what it smelled like. But this is the rail trail. This is where the pond is. But the other ones didn't look so great. But check out these mushrooms. I mean, they're very deep red. I definitely wanted a snack on one of them. They look like sorbet or something, I don't know. But this is one side of the rail trail. It's a healthy swamp. It has, this side never dries up. Very rarely does it ever dry up. If you can see, and it's hard to tell with the glare, but there is like a grass-like vegetation in there, and some sort of hornwort type plant. I don't know if it's milfoil. But if you see aquatic plants, it's probably oxygen. I don't know. Maybe some aquatic life. Probably not. I've never seen any fish in there. Frogs and turtles. So this is the other side of the swamp. This side sometimes dries up. I didn't see hardly any. It's kind of hard to tell, but I seen hardly any aquatic plant life in the water. And here's the other side again. You can kind of see some of the aquatic vegetation on this side. And all it is it's just a path, an old railroad track that's been turned into a bike path or a walking path that's separated these two swamps. But they're different night and day. There's some people using the rail trail. It was hot as hell. Muggy, bugs everywhere. Total swamp situation. Here's the spot I was trying to get to. It's I don't know who maintains the rail trails, but they put in some my brain's not working, but it's erosion control is what I'm looking for. They put in these steps because people would walk down there all the time, and there were no steps before, so that those steps help prevent erosion control. So I don't know whoever did this, but they put a lot of work and time and effort into it. And this creek starts up on the hill behind me and pours into the pond that we're gonna go check out. And if you look real close, you can see some minnows. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good close look what exactly those minnows were, but it's possibly trapping. Put a minnow trap in to see what's there. This is the other side of the railroad track where we don't see a lot of aquatic vegetation. You see some surface. I don't know what that is, pond, duckweed or whatnot, but and this is back of the pond. Some poor editing going on here. This is the tunnel underneath the rail trail, and this creek kind of pours out into the pond. It's to the back there. Water's actually pretty clear, but it definitely has some tannins in it. I can't imagine the water is very high in minerals. It's probably a very acidic water. This trail here leads down to where I want to put a minnow trap in, and we're going to check it out, see what it looks like. Last year, I came down here, and right in this opening where the center of the camera's at, there was an old wheelchair. And it sat there for like most of the summer. So I don't know, some kids probably got a hold of it, and I don't know. But it's gone. But right there is an old chimney, probably from a, I don't know, it was a cabin or something that was there. I don't know if it had something to do with a rail trail or an old hunting cabin, I don't know. Building's gone, it's just the fireplace is all that's left. So this is where I thought I was gonna put a minnow trap in. And this is what you're looking at is actually this big 25, 30, 40 acre pond. It's this wall of plants. I don't know what that plant is, but it's hard to tell on the screen, but it's at least 10 feet tall. The depth of perception's kind of weak, but the plant itself is about 10 feet tall. But that is technically the pond. And again, the water's pretty clear. It's just a wall of plants. And so this is plan B. I gotta figure out another place to put my minnow trap. This is further down the way. I was trying to find a spot, and this is a better spot that's a little more open. The same pond, it's probably like maybe 100 yards down. I don't know what this is 100 yards down from the other spot. I don't know what this is. Someone's swimming shorts in their underwear. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't touch it. Someone got, I don't know if there's some action going on. I have no idea. We need the CSI team to examine that. I don't know. But on the small pond, there are a few homes which are important. I'll get to in a second. And there is a landing for a boat. This is a quasi boat landing. As far as I know, there's no rules on how the size of engine. In Massachusetts, a lot of lakes have regulations on the size of engine you can have on your boat. But I definitely see kayaks in this pond. But right here, I'm trying to use my sunglasses they're polarized to try to beat off the glare, just so I can see some fish in there. I didn't see a single fish while standing on the edge here. But it was late in the afternoon, the sun's up, water's warm, the fish are probably a little farther in, but this is definitely a spot you could put a minnow trap in early in the morning. Or late at night, leave it in overnight, come in the morning, pick it up. But anytime you have houses around a pond, people want a really nice looking lawn, so what do? They put fertilizer down on their lawn, and after every rain shower, that fertilizer runs right into the oh my god, these are wild blueberries. I grew up on these. Oh my god. If you see wild blueberries, there's probably bear nearby, but you stuff your face full of these. Oh yeah. But anytime you see populations of homes on a lake, the idiots that live on the lake they don't really know any better, and they put fertilizer down on the lawn. Every time it rains, the fertilizer runs into the lake, gives excessive nutrients and nitrogen to the water. And what do you have? An outbreak of what we call weeds in the lake. In the aquarium, you call them plants, but in the lake, you call them weeds. And it can get out of control. So that's it. I didn't really find much. What a crappy video. And heading back home. I definitely won't be bringing a minnow trap down here. I thought this would be a good spot, but after looking at it, I don't feel like walking a mile with a minnow trap in my hand. But maybe in the next video I'll find a better spot to put a minnow trap in. Later. I'm on YouTube.